wisdom time. That winding river can ease your mind. When the world's gone a little bit nuts, just come around and visit us. We'll have a laugh and a song or two. Get on board and join our crew. Pretty soon you'll be wearing a smile on the Withlacoochee wisdom time. Here we go. Hey folks, my name is Jimmy Travis and I am a Florida boy at heart. I was born and raised here. I've lived in Nashville, Tennessee for the last 40 years making my living in the music business, but Florida has always been and will always be in my heart. And I'm kind of semi-retired now, and we've got a little place in Dunellen. And a friend of mine that I met years ago, we were both playing against each other in Little League Baseball. We've remained friends. Gary Hunter's his name, and from Fort White. And he's been after me to tell some stories, and you know, I'm a songwriter and write some songs, so that's what we're going to do. And this is going to be called Withlacoochee Wisdom. And we're going to talk about common sense things, a lot of crazy things going on in the world. But this first installment, I want to hone in on in what my opinion makes Florida so unique and Florida so wonderful, such a wonderful place. The big cities are great. You know, you come down 75 or 95, they're good, they're wonderful. But to discover the real Florida, the heart of Florida that's been here for hundreds of years, is to go into the small towns from the panhandle all the way down to the Keys. Every little town has a different story, has a different look, and I just love to stop and talk to people. We were in a little place called Sop Choppy about 3 weeks ago, and we stopped to get something to eat, and so we're sitting there, and the waitress came up and said, "Help you," which is Southern for you Northern people, for may I be of some assistance. And I said, "Yes, ma'am, we need a menu." And she said, "Well, we don't have any menus. Never had a menu in 30 years, not going to start now." I said, "Well, ma'am, how do we know what we're going to have to choose from?" She said, "I'll tell you what you have today. Every day it changes." I said, "Well, what do you have today?" She said, "Today we have ham, spam, round, ham meat, swing meat, liver, lights, lungs, hogs, dogs, raws, rabbit hash, polecat mash, and peckerwood gravy." I said, "That sounds wonderful." She said, "You're going to like it." And we did. So on our first installment of Withlacoochee Wisdom, I've got a song, and it's for all the people that are like me, either lived in a small Florida town or love the small Florida towns. So here we go. There's a lot of little Florida towns, a lot of little Florida towns, where things move slower and stress is lower and a good life can be found in a lot of little Florida towns. There's a lot of little Florida towns, a good place to settle down, where you can raise your kids like my folks did, in a place that's American proud, in a lot of little Florida towns. Well, there's Astatula and Wachula, Interlochen and Indian Town, Marathon and Micanopy. Man, you gotta know the Arapika when the sun goes down. Yeah, there's a lot of little Florida towns, and they're scattered all around, where your neighbors are your friends through thick and thin, and you never wanna let them down, in a lot of little Florida towns. Hey! Mullet and Caravel, cowboys in the bell, oysters and cedar key, sugar cane and Pahokee and bass and Okeechobee, and the manatees and Fannin Spring. Yeah, there's a lot of little Florida towns scattered all around, where people still pray they were raised that way, and their roots run deep in the ground, and a lot of little Florida towns. Melon, and man, it's chilling in that Rainbow River breeze. Plant folks. Thanks for tuning in. Ooh, Lotta, little Florida, Lotta, little Florida, a Lotta, little Florida town. The part of Jimmy Travis today has been played by George Clooney. Hey folks, thanks for joining us today. Hope you had fun. And remember, what the world needs now is some common sense to heal the wounds and mend the fence. So love your neighbor, try to be kind. It's Withlacoochee wisdom time. Yeah, Withlacoochee wisdom time. Bippity-bop-bop, bippity-die. Love your neighbor and try to be kind, and come back and see us on the Withlacoochee wisdom time. Withlacoochee wisdom time. Withlacoochee wisdom time, love. See you next time.